welcome. No, don't zoom in on me. Fuck's sake. Right, I don't know how long this will go on until I get a strike, copyright strike. Because there's tunes blaring, man. There's tunes in the area. Oh, man. Should have worn my scarf. Should have worn my scarf. Or a gaiter at least. As it is, hood up. Coffee bought. Diets naturally. Nobody in yet. Still very early. Doors only opened at 12:30. I'm partly glad that it's at 2 o'clock because by the time we get out it'll still be a little bit light. But also if it was at 3 o'clock it'd be better because I wouldn't have to rush down here and I wouldn't have got here after the streets are closed, so I have to go round and around and around and around. I need to plan my route a little bit better. I'm alright getting here, I know where I am, but then when the roads are closed I have to go round the arse end of the stadium. I need to find the best little way of getting in. I have a feeling I'm going to go out and I'm going to find a ticket on my car, despite the fact that I have got a raspberry badge. Mandy, how are you doing? You okay? Louise, Lulu. How are we? Are we alright? My hand's cold already. Despite the fact that I was in the car for almost an hour with the heater on full, listening to the Cocktail Twins. Joey, how you doing, bud? I am expecting us to get absolutely obliterated today. I can see it happening. I am indeed in a football stadium. This is Goodison Park, home of Everton Football Club. This is our last season in this stadium before we move to Bramley-Moore Dock, which is an absolutely amazing stadium, a purpose-built one on the banks of the Royal Blue Mersey. After being in this stadium since 1892. Stage 1, trifle done, stage 1. Was it a success, Louise? Was it a success? That's the main thing. 60-mile-an-hour wind, hail and rain. Yes, that's not good. Although it might drag Chelsea down to our level. That's the one thing we can hope for. Happy belated birthday, Joey. Happy belated birthday, mate. I don't know why you put music on so early. There's nobody here. There's no point in putting music on. All it'll do is get me a copyright strike. Shower of shite. Safari, so goody. Very nice, Louise. Did you use sherry or did you throw in tequila, or whatever it was you were put in that you said? Joey leveled up to level 6. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's there. The weather is horrific. I was kept awake most of the night by the sounds of the winds. Just felt like the house was going to take off. Stupid. Schnapps, that was it, wasn't it? Schnapps. Which also sounds like a German swear word, doesn't it? Kind of thing when you stub your toe. Ah, schnapps. Scheiße. There's always a handful of people when you come in early. That's it. Including, is this one of the Everton coaching staff or one of the behind the scenes staff bringing bottles out? Yes, that'll be the bottles for the warm up. Making sure people replace their electrolytes, etc, etc, etc. Stupid how much money's in football. They'll be sponsored, all those bottles. Someone will be paying us thousands of pounds a year just to have their bottles. Rossi, fucking shut up, lad, there's nobody here. It is 7 degrees C. It is cold now. Is Thomas there? I don't know, he sits in a different part of the stadium to me, Mandy. I'm sitting here in the upper Gladys Street. He will be over there in the Bullens Road somewhere. I don't know if he's in the upper or in the lower. Lower Bullens, sorry, it goes Paddock, Lower Bullens, Upper Bullens, Lower Gladys, Upper Gladys where I am. Enclosure, main stand, top balcony, park end. He's over there somewhere, or he will be sometime. I am not going to speak, not in this weather. I've got a reputation to live down to. There'd be nothing to see. Yeah, definitely, if this is the only time in your life where you're outnumbered by the police, you're doing well. There's not even many police around, to be honest with you. There's a few outside, because I suppose Chelsea's a high-profile game. Both sets of, well, both clubs have got sets of quite active hooligans, unfortunately. So there's a good chance that there might be a little bit of violence somewhere outside the stadium or nearby. An hour and 15 minutes. I've got to get in early because of the unfortunate problem with the stroke, not being able to walk properly. I have to get in before everyone else and I have to leave after everyone else is gone. But it's not bad. Go get a hot dog. No, I'm not doing that. A foot-long hot dog one-handed. If I had two hands, maybe I'd take you with me and get one. I did get a coffee though. But no police compared to... Our police are pretty good, to be honest. That's the reason why you don't need guns too often. They seem to know what they're doing. Although saying that, we do have, I think most of our armed police are proper ex-special forces military people. Very, very odd peeps. Right, I need this little bit of me coffee. Right, hat. Hoodie. Hat. Coat. Also, t-shirt and vest. Because I'm an old man now. Up the workers. And then look what happens, as if by magic. The sun, the actual sun. Can you see it? No, you can't, can you? It's a bit too high, but yeah, actual sun is out. The sun came out while I was driving, which was really weird. Because it was dark and then all of a sudden I had to get my sunglasses on. And then it lasted for about 20 minutes and I had to get my normal glasses back on because it was pitch bleeding black again. Yeah, at least we can run from potential beating. You might fall downstairs with the British police. You don't normally get shot in the back, thankfully. Otherwise I wouldn't be here now, would I? Being a mouthy little sod like I was when I was a kid. I know you are. So do I, well done, lad. Man, this is a beautiful, beautiful place. I'll be sad when we leave here. This is all I've ever known when it comes to Everton. As everyone has. There's nobody alive, still alive, that was here when we moved in 1892, so all we've ever known as Evertonians is this stadium. Our first stadium was over there, just past sort of those buildings at Anfield where Liverpool play now. We won our first title there, so no matter how much they claim to be the number one team on Merseyside, we won our title at their stadium before they even existed. Go on, you Blues. You got sunshine, but it was dark till really late this morning. I'm not surprised being on the top of Mount Pendle at 38 million feet. Connor, I am at the Everton match, mate. There we go. Here in Goodison Park. You can tell I've got a little bit more scouse than normal, haven't I? Lad, we're at the match, lad. We're at Goodison Park. Tomash, are you around? If I'd have got here earlier, I'd have sent him a message on Blue Sky or something and just said, you know, I've got you a Prezi in the car, mate. But I didn't. Ali Ali-O, how you doing? That's an Everton song, by the way, that. Ali Ali Ali-O, Ali Ali Ali-O, with Everton FC. Roberto's Blue Army. Roberto's not here anymore, so... But that's where it came from. We have some Steve and Helen action for the stream tonight. I have to send out Helen a message soon. She sent me a little bit of extra footage, I think, by the look of it. I have got gloves, but I haven't brought them with me. And do you know why? Because I'm an idiot. Rossi needs to shut up, man. There's nobody here to be shouting to. Rossi, the Irish lunatic. Who's that on the telly? That'll be Everton. The fella talking was Rossi, who's on one of the... He's a DJ, a national radio DJ. Used to be on Radio City. But he's on one of the national radio stations now. He does like a breakfast show, I think. It's bloody annoying though. He always gets the players' names wrong. And we managed to get rid of him and get someone else in, and then because this is the last season at Goodison, he brought him back for some strange reason. Poor old Gary Speed there on the telly. No longer with us. Unfortunately felt the need to remove himself from life. Horrible that. Such a top fella as well. From Wales. Ali Ali-O, you're out and about to do shopping, little by little in Tesco. Sunny but chilly is exactly what it is here as well. It is very windy, quite wet and bloody cold. But on the plus side, I have coffee. I got coffee. Big Dunk scored in a goal against Chelsea in the past there. One of my heroes. My dad taught his son to drive. His son's now a professional footballer as well. The thick sun, not the real hot one, the bloody horrible cold one. Man, it is cold. Don't forget to like. Or we being scoused there. Don't forget to hit like, you know what I mean? Right, more coffee because my hand is freezing. 1 second, I'm going to have to take this off as well. So I can't see where I'm going. Oh man. Just warming my hands up on my coffee. But it's not exactly Ethiopian geisha coffee. But it's alright. Extreme close-up, very Wayne's World. Ali Ali-O, no worries. I'll see you later. I should try really. I've got me magnetic lanyard on. I should try that and see what it looks like. See if my phone is powerful enough to stick to it. And if it is, I can just leave it running that way. I should have tried that before I came out really, shouldn't I? This is not the time to be arseballing round. Plus if I did that, I wouldn't be able to see what the chat would I? See, stupid. have a look at that sky, I mean, I know the camera doesn't show it properly because it just ends up blowing up, doesn't it? It shows the, makes everything as light as possible. That sky, there's a load of light coming through it, but it is really dark as well at the same time. This looks like there's a proper storm, which is horrific to play football in, but it might drag Chelsea down to our level. They won't be able to play their silky champagne football, whereas our plucky underdogs can give it to them. Yeah, baby. But we shall see, shan't we? Remind me next time to bring me scarf. I might buy one on the way out. Go to one of these little vendors, buy myself a scarf and leave it in the car. So if I get out and I realise it's cold, I've got one in there. It won't be as cold later on. There's about 40,000 people in here later, so it tends to warm up slightly. Would I recognise Thomas if he waves? If I look over there and it's just one person waving, then yes, but if not, no. I wouldn't. Right now I wouldn't be able to pick him out of a lineup, although he has got his, sort of got his picture as his profile pic on Blue Sky, but he's wearing sunglasses and it's in black and white. I'll just look for the little guy waving. Remember my scarf next time. Thanks for the reminder, Mandy, appreciate that. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Oh man, hopefully when my my friends who sit around me turn up, might be able to sort out buying season tickets next to each other for next year in the new stadium. Because you need everyone's details together and then you sort it out from there. I would like to sit with them. I've sat with them for 29 seasons. I wouldn't like to sit with anyone else. If he limped in wearing posh shoes, I'd recognise him and I'd have a go with him. What are you doing, lad? Put your Crocs on. Is Man United on TV? I don't know. There is a game on at 2 o'clock, isn't there? A live game on the telly. I'm not sure which one it is though, unfortunately. I don't even know what part. He's over there somewhere. I don't know whereabouts. And he might not even be there yet. He might be having a pre-match pint. I know I would be if I could. I drove past the Royal Oak, which is the place that I used to drink in before the game, and it was, I don't want to say heartbreaking, but it was a little bit horrible going past there. I should be in there having a pint with the lads and I'm not. People were outside having a beer in the cold. Proper footy style. Oh, my bloody hands. Remind me to wear my gloves next time. I've got a few pairs of gloves. I'll leave a pair of gloves and a scarf in the car. A little emergency kit, along with my blanket and everything, which isn't in the car at the moment because I haven't put it back in there after taking my niece to the airport. I needed to leave the boot empty for their bags. And I'm picking them up on Boxing Day. So it should be in there until Boxing Day really, shouldn't it? The wheel's gone mad. Is that still Ryan? I think it is, isn't it? Should we try and zoom in on him? Hang on. That'll be still Ryan. He's a famous YouTuber, much more famous than I. Freezing cold and he's wearing a pair of shorts because he's one hard lad. I think he's doing stuff for the official filmy behind the scenes editing stuff. Normally goes around asking kids questions. Who's your favourite player? Who would win? between in a goal scoring duel between like Lukaku and Ferguson and things like that. He's a good lad actually, very positive, which is what we need. Am I streaming Wednesday or Thursday? I am not sure yet. I love those letters on top of the park end. Very Art Deco. Louise, while I'm freezing my bits off, you'll be soaking yours in a hot bath. Thank you very, very much. Evil. Got his own cameraman, he's a proper YouTuber. Not like us impoverished solo shooters, like, you know what I mean? If you see him outside the stadium doing his interviews, his cameraman's got a full rig, lights, shotgun mic, proper camera. I mean, I've got all the stuff at home myself, but anyone to walk behind me, making me look cinematic. There's the team. They're the subs, aren't they? Yes, Louise, enjoy. Scented candles, glass of wine, bit of Kenny G on the wireless. Floating lotus petals. Treat yourself, girl, treat yourself. Bit of baby oil when you get out. Hang on, this is going too far this now, isn't it? I'm wearing my Christmas hat when I should be wearing my warm hat as well. Right, there's a cameraman over there, that's the official cameraman, so there must be someone coming out to do a warm-up. They do behind the scenes before every game. Tunnel access, I think it used to be called, or access all areas now, where they end up sort of showing you the warm-up, showing you what happens in the tunnel, sometimes in the dressing room. Sometimes whoever's here as a guest will be shown, going to show you some of the highlights of the game, including any goals. Here we go, I thought so. Everton goalkeeper's about to warm up. Some big old boys, these goalkeepers. I remember when they used to be about 6 foot, 6'1". Now they're like 6'6", 6'7", absolutely huge monsters. Asmir Begovic. Is he Serbian or Slovakian or one of those? But grew up in Canada, so when you hear him getting interviewed, he's got a full-on American accent, which is bizarre. João Virginia, Portuguesa, Steve-O, Aggie Blues. The main goalkeeper is Jordan Pickford. He always comes out a little bit later. Jordan Lee Pickford, the man who sounds like he popped the cap in JFK, doesn't he? With a name like that. Throw the seal of fish. Esther, how you doing? You okay? See, the sun's coming out and you can see it on the pitch. It looks lovely, but it is bloody horrible. It's cold. It's freezing. I don't know who the goalkeeping coach is these days. Alan Kelly's left now. He's been replaced by someone, but we have no idea who it is. But it's him, whoever he is. Virginia in the sunshine. Hello to Helen as well, the Norfolk correspondent, and my erstwhile camera woman, which you will see later. Oh, his legs must be freezing. We are playing Chelsea today. High-flying Chelsea, to give them a full title. So I'm expecting Everton 0, Chelsea 6, with Cole Palmer to score 7 goals. Try and work that one out. There's Rossi again. So all he sounds like he's saying at the moment is this week the buffet is open. I repeat, the buffet is open. Helen said hello, Helen, back to you. Thank you for some epic footage, by the way. Epic footage. Very tough game. We've got a decent record against Chelsea, but I think this season they look the real deal compared to what we do. We look absolutely abysmal. Oh man, it's so cold. It is what I think people would refer to as chilly cold seasons. Well, my mum would anyway. Come on, Pickers lad, where are you? That was a great save, by the way. Oh, you can't even see it because I'm useless. Tim Howard, the American goalkeeper, signed for $5 million from Man United, played for 10 years. We signed him around about the same time as Phil Jagielka, or just a couple of years after Jagielka. Signed for $5 million, played for 13 years, or 12 years, sorry. Leighton Baines signed for $5 million, played for 13 years, and now it's hailstoning. You hear it? Hang on. Hailstone. Timmy Tourette's, he's in our nets. Hello. Yes, Tim Howard. Referred to as the Secretary for Defence by the American fans during the World Cup. Who goes to the match and watches the big screen. There are people who you watch it for the replays and for who's coming on, who's going off, highlights, things like that, and for adverts, obviously. You can hear the hail, it's horrible, mate. Hey, look at that. You can see it coming in from the top balcony. That is horrific. Crowded House sing about 4 seasons in one day. We get it in about 20 minutes, 4 seasons in 20 minutes. Stick that up your arse, New Zealand. The commentator, that's not the commentator, he's the pitch side announcer. He just does all this to wind the crowd up before the game and to give us the teams and let us know some bits and pieces. Once the game starts, all you'll get is the teams will be up. Then there'll be little highlights. If a goal goes in, they'll show you the highlights of that and stuff like that. This is just before the game anyway, this. Some highlights, a little bit of news, views, and come on you Blues. Coffee. Commentator's normally near the tunnel. He is. He's sat behind the tunnel. Normally. So he can be handed team news. Love Neil Finn, I did as well. Have you heard, he done an album, a solo album called Try Whistling This, which is non-catchy stuff. Things that wouldn't fit on a Crowded House album or a Neil Finn album normally was all put on this one album, and it's really, really interesting stuff. Shows you the other side of his songwriting. He's not just a catchy 3-minute pop writer. He can also do a bit more dark and experimental stuff. Really, really interesting. weather playing havoc with your internet. Sounds like it's playing havoc with my sound as well. Ah well, if it's gone, it's gone. Audio has gone. You can hear me. There's a problem that this storm is creating, I think. But what's a guy to do? What is a guy to do? You can hear me as well, right? There are issues, I think, just in general. There'll be loads more issues in a second because the connection seems to cut out. Obviously 40,000 people all trying to connect at once completely ruins it. But there you go. Right, I'll be finishing this off soon anyway because I can't feel my hand. And the songs will suddenly go up as well. They always turn up. I had to refresh the TV. Thank feck for that, Steve. I was worried then. Come on, Pickers lad, where are you? Where's England's number one? England's number one. They must be getting proper instructions before this game. Normally these Sean Dyche instructions, there's no tactics involved, it's just make sure you run, make sure you run. That it like. Oh man. There's no need for this, lad. I am looking forward to the spring games where it's a bit nicer. The pre-season friendlies are always nice as well in August where it's really hot. Everyone's wearing t-shirts and shorts and everything. People have come back from holiday and they're all fully tanned. There's a really nice atmosphere. That's going to be good. First pre-season friendly at the new stadium is going to look amazing. Here we go. Here we go. Jordan Lee Pickford, England's number one goalkeeper. A man who has kept us in the Premier League. Not single-handedly because he's got two hands. Absolutely fantastic goalkeeper. Worth every penny. How we're Pickers, man. No matter how cold it is, savour it. There's not many of these games left. We have got a handful of games left at this, well, maybe more than a handful of games left at the stadium, but not many. Unless we get some FA Cup games, we're pretty much, where are we, halfway through? There's about 8 or 9 games left here. That's it. And then this historical venue where I have been watching games since 1985 will be no more. His gloves are massive. He is wearing black as well. I think he'll be wearing green when he comes out later. Gloves are massive. I remember the days when goalkeepers never used to wear gloves at all. They used to have bare hands. When I say bare hands, I don't mean hands like bears. Yeah, no matter how good the stadium is, this is where the memories are. This is genuine memories are. Right, we're starting to lose connection and it's starting to get really cold. So I'm going to wrap this up. Hang on. Going to wrap it up. Have some more coffee. Man, them needs his coffee. I think Chelsea are coming out to warm up now as well. Oh, hang on. I thought there was the players coming out to the mascots, obviously. But yeah, it's starting to get proper cold, so I'm going to have me coffee and I will see you later. You'll recognise me, I'll be wearing my face. and I will catch you later.